Welcome back everyone. My name is Eltimar and we're going to be continuing our Let's Play of Wrath of the Righteous. Where we left last time, we were just leaving the Hell Knight outpost, having saved it from a test of demons that they wanted us to do. We didn't necessarily pass the test because we gave in a little bit to corruption at the end. An enemy army reached us and now attacks. I don't know where that is or what it is. I'm not too concerned about it, although maybe I should be. No, never mind. It's just Glabraziers versus my undead murder army, so let's just Scorching Ray that one and see what happens. Well, we killed them all, so that was a rather abrupt end to that fight. Our undead army was victorious, even though it didn't really need to do anything. Oh, and another enemy army has reached us and now attacks as well. We're under pretty heavy siege. This is our... Those fire elementals? They really are. Okay, well, let's... And those are Muracks. This is a very annoying army. Let's just murder the cultist mages with a well-placed Scorching Ray. Shoot the Murack. I should shot the fire elementals. Oh well. We could still probably kill them in time. So yeah, those are dead, and we can't do anything. We lost one cleric. Shoot the Muracks with our headhunters and finish them off. Another enemy army toast. And now what do we have to do? Nothing else? Everything else is good? We're not under siege anywhere else? There's no more weird things going on? Alright, perfect. Let's head towards Blackwater. I'm deeply curious of what is going on over there, and it's not that far. It's since we're kind of stopped at the moment on our Lich quest. Let's go take a quick look over here. Oh, there's Nelfschnees here. That's somewhat annoying. Just hasten and go kill them. I think there's only just the one.
Let's have some fun.
Let's turn turn-based off. Oh, there's definitely a Nabasute here too. And another Nabasute and a Drachni. That's the worst one. Kill the Drachni first. There we go. That solved all those problems. Anyone get hit? I don't think anyone even got a hit. Maybe Rachel got hit once. He's fine though. Okay. I love when the pathfinding screws up and everyone's just kind of waiting for like the one creature that's running back and forth endlessly. Blackwater it is. We are somewhat fatigued on Darren, Camellia, and Nenio, which is causing some issues, to be completely fair. Oh, we also enchanted the Faultless Daybreak. We augmented it. Let's see what it does. We can... The priests of Sarenrae, immersed in meditation, have received a sign from the goddess. The message was mysterious and unclear, but the priests agree on one thing: the time for the Faultless Daybreak has passed. The advocates of peace among them claim that this is the hour of the triumphant noontide, yet their belligerent opponents believe it is the advent of the sanguineous sundown. So we can get a mace that is the Suntide. It does a bunch of holy damage when it crits. The other one also is on crit and adds a will save thing. I think I'm going to take the Triumphant Noodle. I know it's Triumphant Noontide, but I think it sounds better. Not that it's going to matter. A problem with 9 lives. The quartermasters brought cats to Dresden so they could keep the stores safe from rats. Smaller demons have learned to assume the form of a cat to sneak into the city and wreak havoc. The soldiers are ready to start hunting down cats, but the quartermasters are against it. So we can leave the cats and exercise vigilance, which gives us logistics points, but lowers our leadership points. We can get rid of the cats, which gives us leadership points, or deduct 1,500 and deduct 1,500 logistics points, or we can ask the Cult of Bastet for help and get energy point income +1. Let's just do that. Soziel, remembering the Cult of Bastet, poorly known in Avestan, sent a few letters to Syrian. Priestess of the cult, or goddess of cats, are willing to identify the demons and remain to care for the cats. Their knowledge of divine rituals will prove useful to the crusade. Thanks, bye. We have another relic thing to do. We have Chillroar's Hidden Tusks, Fate of Soulshear, or the Fate of the Unholy Symbol of Rovagug. Let's do Chillroar's Tusks and stuff next. We don't have too much to do. What's this, actually? Strengthening, that's not a thing we can work on. We have Swords of Gorm going, and we're setting the Sword of Valor. So we're good to go on those things, but that's all we can do at the moment. Let's do a quick rest here. We should be fine for Abyssal Corruption. We can always teleport back to Dresden if we need to. Did we succeed at our saving throw? We did. So that worked out pretty okay. Blackwater time. This looks very modern. Like, look at this. This looks like a distillery or something. Oh, this is definitely very cool looking, but also very weird looking. Wand of Call Lightning. Neat. Okay. I'm tempted to throw spells on because I think this is going to go really badly really quickly, but let's find out what's going to happen here. Your defeat is certain. You will be overpowered. Lay down your weapons and your lives will be spared. No. How about no? Resistance is futile. You cannot prevail. Capitulate. Surrender voluntarily. Modernization is less painful than the alternative.
Save the last one for me.
Yeah, this is not the ideal situation. We have no buffs on.
Burn! Slice! Behead! Yes, behead.
Skeletal Vanguard, go that way. Oh god. Oh my, okay, we definitely need to do some buffs. One, that lightning was very painful, so we need protection from lightning at the very least. We need to spread out our group more. Did a wave of exhaustion or something like that? Take a look at what it was. It was Crushing Despair, which is not, I guess, the worst. We just get Sadness. That's not such a bad thing. Okay, so just the electrical resistance, and we'll get some, you know, mage armor. And Blur. And you can do protection from resistance, communal electricity. And you can do Bless, because why not have Bless? And then we need to do this one. Wait, we did protection from energy, right? Yes, so we need resist energy, communal. And we'll do Blur on Regil. I don't think we need too many spells. I think that should be pretty close to good enough. That should be fine. We'll also precast Haste. Alright, going in. Blah blah blah, resistance is futile. I know, we got it. Got it covered. I understand. Alright, Borg, we got this covered. Alright, let's go. You go just dead ahead. You go there. You go there. You guys can both kill that defender. Skeletal Vanguard, take on that grunt. Regil, take on that defender. There's another grunt. Let's go. You do that. Okay, there. We can disarm these things, apparently. I realize there's two of them. Got one of them done. Oh, she's going to take so many hits going across that area. That was a bad call on my part, but whatever, it's fine. We'll heal her up. There's so many enemies. The grunts actually have a lot of armor class. That one's down, but not dead. Jeez, these things have a ton of armor class. We're barely hitting them. There we go. That one's just down on the ground and is now officially dead. Cool. Alright, let's grab all of these. We cut through the enemy's defenses. They have a lot of magic gear too. Look at all those +1 shock swords and healing potions. I guess are not that important, but... So there are door controls here. We did lockpick those two things. The gates before you look sturdy and well built. The metal doors are completely smooth and devoid of any keyholes or any other locking mechanisms. Next to one of the doors is a small panel covered in symbols. Let's examine the gates. You quickly discover the joints and mechanical contraptions that serve as serve to set the gates in motions. The doors themselves also reveal something interesting. What at first glance appeared to be a sheet of solid armor, upon closer inspection looks more like cloth. The armor is made from extremely fine gray fibers that have been very tightly and skillfully fitted together to create a single fabric. Can we investigate the unknown metal? What are our chances here? Very good. Judging by the material's unyielding hardness, this is the sky metal known as adamantine. However, the darker matte color suggests that it's more likely an alloy of adamantine and a type of steel called glossite. Glossite? A much cheaper substance, but also not quite as tough. You also notice interspersions of yet another metal among the gray fibers, flecks of pale green that appear more crystalline than metallic in structure. This is probably Nokwell, another sky metal, an extraordinary crystal that can be forged like iron and that has capacity to resist magic. The creators of these gates must have wanted them to be a truly indestructible barrier. Touch the gate panel. The symbols on the panel react to your touch, lighting up with a brief metallic sound. Every symbol you touch stays illuminated for a little while, but when you press 3 in a row, they fade with a sharp, unpleasant sound that makes your ears hurt. 6 symbols adorn the panel buttons: a circle, a triangle, a square, a circle with a dot, a rhombus, and a dot. We will examine them closely. One of the symbols, the rhombus, you notice a bloody fingerprint. The smudge, though almost faded entirely, instant gives a sinister cast to the panel. We'll give up for now on the code. We're going to go look around a little bit more first. We have definitely got other ways to go. Augmented workers here. Can we just kill him? Do we want to kill him? Should we kill him?
Out of my sight!
Why not?
No time for debate.
I don't trust them. This door is openable. It has more workers. And has augmented defenders. There's an augmented grunt, a defender, a spell. Oh, you need to kill a spellcaster. Okay, so we'll grab you and you. You're going around the outside to the spellcaster. Go. And everyone else can just stay here. You move forward. And then do a quick... No, move forward a little bit more. No one's in range of that heal. That needs to be... kill the grunt.
See your entrails, please.
The one spellcaster's dead. There are more spellcasters and sharpshooters on the other side, but we gotta get through this death squad first. One of them's on the ground. Actually, they're both on the ground. Just go. Can't get AO'd.
Let the attack commence.
We'll let our group finish those guys off while our main character comes and deals with these. The defender is just unwilling to die, though. And one of our pets is dead. Let's quickly heal again. Get him back up. That one's almost dead. There we go. Finally died. The defenders have some serious armor. Problem solved. Everyone's dead that needs to be dead. Let's grab all this. There's an augmented assassin I didn't even notice during that whole fight, but it also apparently died.
Wherever my legs carry me.
You can't loot those ones that are over there, which is weird, but that's fine. What's this do? The dead person's wounds were carefully bandaged, but their injuries were too extensive and led to their death. The dead crusader on the bed was seriously wounded, bleeding where they lay, as evidenced by the darkened, pungent-smelling sheet. The sight of the thick straps that were used to bind helpless and wounded people to the beds is sickening.
Forwards! No, backwards. Backwards!
The remains of the unknown warrior exude a holy aura. His death at the hands of the demons was a martyr's death. The corruption of the abyss fades away.
I'll cut you wide open.
Okay, I know all about the all about that. That's fine. Knowledge world check over here. Let's go take a quick look. Let's save first in case we flub it and it's important.
It went splendidly.
The sinister-looking instruments on the table appear to be used to open the skulls of the unfortunate victims and attach the horrifying barbed circlets to their brains. The next room may have more enemies inside of it. Let's go find out. It definitely does. There's augmented salamander overseers in here. So haste.
I'm always open to ideas.
And
The spirits demand your blood.
die!
so many of these enemies in here. It's gonna be weird when there's only one group member left, our main character. We won't have nearly as many cool buffs. One of our pets died. That's okay. Actually, we can maybe Breath of Life him if we have time. I didn't really wait too long, I don't think. I think we got him in time. Did we get in time? Yeah, we totally did. And he immediately died again by standing up, of course. Why wouldn't he? Let's Breath of Life him again. These guys have just so much life. That one's dead finally. There we go. He's got 2 negative levels now from being rezzed twice, but we can use some restorations on him.
Kneel before me. Did you like that? Get it?
Alright, we killed them all. Good lord, those were a lot of guys. Let's quickly cast a restoration on our wolf to try and get some of those negative levels off. We have some loot. A bunch of loot here, actually. Okay, that's good. We'll heal. I guess we could probably cast some blur spells on our wolves to keep them alive a tiny bit longer. Okay. So, what did these guys have on them for loot? A bunch of magical spears. Spear plus 3s. That's actually very impressive. Good amount of money there. These are just non-masterwork garbage, literally. And there's a Numerian bomb here. Don't know what that is. Blitzing armor belonging to Crusaders and the demons lies in a pile waiting to be melted down. Thick walls of the blast furnace retain the heat from the fire that recently raged within it.
No secrets can escape my prying gaze.
I'm so glad we found this perception check loot
What's
of
in wait for me
pure
now?
100% trash. Super duper helpful. Alright, so there's nothing in here that's notable. I guess we've explored that side. Let's explore the other side.
This way.
This is a very, very cool area. Very futuristic, though. Doesn't really fit in with the rest of the campaign aesthetic at the moment, but you know what? I'm okay with that. Could you possibly cast that spell? Alright, let's go up here and see what we can find. Let's save. I just saved, but you know, I've gotta save multiple times just to be sure you saved. A special tool is needed to open such a strong lock. Okay. We got sharpshooters coming in. Okay. Regil, you two stay with... Everyone stay with this guy except for you. You go after this guy. Actually, you go after the spellcaster, then go after the other guy.
May I see your
You fight that one,
entrails,
you turn around and
please?
kill this one. There we go. That's what we'll do. Crushing Despair hit a couple people, I think. Regil did get hit and killed, but that's gonna just have to be okay, I guess. Oh good, we knocked him down. That's a plus. Once the spellcaster goes down, we'll definitely go back and help the rest of the group deal with the defender. No, keep killing him. Wait, we can coup de grace him, right? If he's just on the ground. Dead. Alright, now go help with that. There we go. Problem solved. Regil will come back up. Killed everyone. Got another shock longsword +1. Very impressive. And what is this? Quarterstaff +1. We need to heal Regil just a little bit. He is a little bit hurt. Now there's more doors. There's lots of doors here, so let's try and do some of the other ones. Reinforced by an internal locking mechanism. Present the pass to unlock the gateway. Well, that's not very helpful. We don't have a pass. There's definitely another hallway here, though, leading to more augmented creatures, including some two defenders, which are very annoying to kill. Alright, so there's definitely more. Let's go kill the archer with our 2 wolves, who have now run past and got killed while doing so. And there's way more things coming. Okay, so there's more spellcasters up here. There's a squad leader coming down. We may need some extra firepower in this fight. But what can we do for that? Not a whole lot, honestly. Everyone just shoot this guy. That one's dead. You fight that one. Where are you going? Don't do that. Just go this way. And we'll move you up. Get some healing. I think that the wolves killed the first one pretty easily. We got spell casted with a drain of some sort. That squad leader is getting just pulverized. Freaking stop despairing my team. They're already having trouble hitting this stupid guy. Alright, that group dead. Now it's just the defenders left. One dead. And... come on. Someone finish this guy off. 2 dead. Alright. That was not that tough, just kind of slightly annoying. Squad leader armor, full plate +1. It's not too shabby. Grabbing all of the garbage loot that we're now going to cart back to our base to sell. And we can start looting this area. We found a flaming lockpick, which apparently does something. Probably the tool we need to unlock that one door. It's surprising, but these vast machines perform tasks with the same delicacy as a silversmith, refurbishing and repairing damaged components for the machine people. It appears that the humming machine, filling the air around it with electricity, is powering the surrounding mechanisms. There's a knowledge check up here, and we're going to grab a save before we do it, just in case. I don't think there's any chance we'll fail, but you never know. Percentage of successful implementations increased to 47. For the purposes of improving this result further, complete removal of the temporal lobes will be implemented in future procedures. That is horrifying. Let's quickly heal up this thing. And we can access the door controls from here too. Access to maintenance cells granted. Thank you. What's in the maintenance cells, though? Probably nasty things. If I had to hazard a guess, there's a lot. This place is relatively big. So if I open up this, is this a maintenance cell? It is. There are augmented workers in here, but I don't need to kill them. There's a lot of them, though. We could easily kill all of them very quickly, but we're not going to bother.
Forwards? No, backwards, backwards!
Present the key. That's not the right one. One of these is use a special tool to open it, which might be this one. Yes, we did get it. We had the flaming lockpick. And there's nothing in here yet, except for a Scream of Pain Tongi. Possibly Tongi. And a flaming lockpick fuel, so we can do it again. Cool. I think it's just like a welding torch or something like that. Or like a plasma cutter. Alright, so that door's still closed. We have this door, but we need a key. If I were a key, where would I be? I don't even know, honestly. We've looted all the bodies, right? So theoretically, the squad leader may have had the key, but didn't. We definitely looted the squad leader. We read the book. of horrifying things. All these augmented workers look the same. I don't think there's a special one among them, so I don't think I need to kill them. Which leads us to this puzzle. This door mechanism that we need to figure out. What I might do is play around with it and see if I can figure out the solution. Alternatively, I might look around and see if I can figure out where to find the solution. So I will be right back once we figure that out. Alrighty, so I don't know how you're supposed to get this panel combo to be legitimate, but we can open it. So the correct code, well, you can do two things. One of two things. You can blow up the door. We have a Numerian bomb we can blow up the door with, right? And that is perfectly okay if you want to do it that way. But if you want to solve this thing, you get a clue for the last one. But other than that, I honestly don't know how you're supposed to do this. But anyways, this triangle, rhombus, circle with a dot, all the symbols light up with a green glow, and you hear a mechanical clanking noise. Still have no idea how you're supposed to get that. I searched every room looking for context clues, and I just didn't find anything. But anyways, we've entered the place, and we're going to actually call it a video here. We're pretty close to being out of time, and I'm going to quickly loot this chest, and then we're going to end it. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, I'll see you guys next time. Take care.